Hey guys, this is John with the Contractor License School. I'm going to be going over a video with you of how to fill out your contractor's license application. This is going to be if you are doing a corporation or any sort of entity that's not a sole prop. So if it's an LLC, if an S Corp, C Corp, whatever it is, this will be the application. So let's just jump straight into it. Okay, number one is going to be your new business name. Okay, this is obviously going to be whatever is displayed with the Secretary of State. And the business name that you ended up filing. So for this, we'll just put Gonzalez ZZ Construction. Okay, right here is where you're going to put the classification that you're getting. So in this scenario, I'm just going to put that he's getting the general B. Okay, if you're getting anything else like an electrician's license or a plumbing license or a landscaping, make sure that you don't put plumbing, electricity, or electrician or landscaper. Make sure you do either C10, right, which is your electrician. If you're doing a concrete, C8, landscaping, C27, whatever it is, make sure you're identifying it like that. So you'll put C27 for landscaping, whatever it might be, okay? Next, we're gonna have the business mailing address, okay? So as you can see right here, you can do a number / street or a PO box. So you can do a PO box here if you want to for the business mailing address, but not for the business street address, okay? So keep that in mind, okay? For this scenario, for simplicity, I'm just gonna do the same one. So we'll just put 10,000 Canola Lane, right, Temecula, whatever it is, California 911. Okay, so for the business street address, even if this is going to be the same address you're using, you have to put it again. Okay, a lot of times what I see is guys will put their address here, leave this blank, and continue. Okay, remember, I know it's annoying, you have to write it twice, but the state requires it. Okay, so you do the 10,000, whatever it is. Again, if it's different, it'll be different. You can write that there. California 91111, whatever it is. Okay. Now you're going to do your business phone number, your fax number, and your email address. So right off rip, your fax number is most likely always going to be NA because you're not going to have one, okay? Basically, no one has fax numbers nowadays. If you do have it, you can put it there, okay? Your business phone number, whatever it might be, right? If it's the same as your personal, you'll just put your personal there, and then, whatever your email address is. If you have a business one or if it's going to be your personal, you're putting that there, okay? So in this case, we're going to do again, if you're an entity and not a sole proprietorship, so I'm just going to go with corporation here because that's usually what we recommend, okay? So, but if you're doing an LLC, a partnership, if you're a federally recognized tribe, you'll mark that as well. For this one, we're doing the California corporation, and you'll put the corporation number, right, whatever it is. If you did your corporation with us, go ahead and reach out to us if you need that number and you still don't have it, okay? And we can give you an update on that, or we can get that to you, okay? Moving on to section 3. So this is basically just going to be your own personal info you're disclosing with the state, just so they can make sure you are who you say you are. So you'll do your first, middle, and last name. If you don't have a middle name, you're going to write NA, okay? That's very important. We don't want anything on here to be blank. If you don't have a middle name, write NA, okay? So with this one, we'll just put it's Todd White, okay? Todd White, all right? Date of birth, obviously this is just gonna be when you're born. So 01, whenever it was. And then you'll do your social security number, okay? Or your ITIN, whatever that is, you'll write right here. Again, your social or ITIN. If you don't have a social and you have an ITIN, you're set, okay? Your business or your residence address. So if you have any sort of virtual office and you decided, to do a virtual office, which we help you with, if you need that, we do it for $99 a month, and you put this up here, make sure you don't put it here, okay? This is gonna be your personal actual dwelling address, okay? So make sure that whatever your personal address is, right, whatever it is, you'll put it here, right? Right, so let's say it's different than the one above. You'll go ahead and make sure you put your personal address here, okay? Moving on, question 6. Qualifying existing or previous CSLB license number, okay? So if you had a license number that you're trying to get back, you know, a previous license number that you wanna, you know, get again, you'll put that there. If not, which in most cases you're not gonna be, you'll just put NA right here, all right? So percentage of new business owned by the qualifier. So this is dependent on what you're doing, right? Let's say you have 100% owner on your own corporation, you'll put 100 there, right? If you are doing 49-51, if you're doing 80-20, whatever it is, make sure the percentage that you own is going to be put here. So for the sake of simplicity, again, I'm gonna put 100%, but I'll run you through what you're gonna do if you're not doing that, okay? So let's just say you're doing 100%, right? Obviously here, you're gonna put your driver's license, whatever it is, and then your phone number, okay? So if it's this, if your business phone number and your you know, regular phone number is gonna be the same, you know, you just write the same. If you have a different number, you write a different number, okay? So for an S corporation, if you have 100% ownership on here, okay, you're gonna mark RMO, okay? And you're gonna put president, you're gonna put secretary, and you're gonna put treasurer. Okay, let's say you own 80% and you're the president and the secretary. Well, you're gonna put president and secretary here. Let's say you own 30% and you're the treasurer. Well, then you're just gonna put treasurer there, okay? And I'll get where you're gonna put the others here in a second, okay? So keep that in mind. If you're an S Corp, you're always gonna mark RMO, and whatever title you hold is what you're gonna put there, okay? If you're gonna do an LLC, right? If you're doing an LLC, then you mark right here where it says responsible managing member, okay? You'll mark this one, okay? Those are the only two, right? If you're an LLC, you're gonna mark there. If you're S Corp, you're gonna mark there, okay? You'll go ahead and sign it, whatever, you know, print your name. This guy's Todd White. And then 01, you know, 2025. Let's just say we sign this right then and there, okay? So it's gonna be page 1, okay? Section 4, which is gonna be the next page. If you are owning 100% of the corporation or the LLC or whatever it is, you don't need to include this page. You can throw it out, okay? It's absolutely useless. Now, in the case that you have, like I said, if it's 80-20, or if it's 30-50 and 20, or if it's 20-20-20, like, you know, if it, whoever else is listed here is who you're gonna put. So if you have, you know, your mom, if you have your daughter, your son, your partner, whatever it is, listed on the corporation alongside of you, here's where all their info is gonna go. So again, if they have no middle name, if they have a middle name, you know, you'll put it there. Let's just say it's Jen Lopez, right? Whatever it is. This is a business partner. She put her date of birth here. She'd put her social or ITIN, whatever it is. She'll put it there. She'll do her residence address, so she'll write it in right here. Her driver's license number she'll put here, and then whatever title she is on the corporation. So let's say you know, she was an officer on the corporation and she was the secretary, right? Secretary. Boom, you put her there. Her phone number, whatever it is, she'll sign it, whatever signature is, print, boom, okay? So you're gonna repeat this step for if you have other people, okay? Let's say you have another guy on here and he's another officer and you're the president, she's the secretary, and he's the treasurer, okay? So you'll, again, same steps. You're filling out all his info here and whatnot. He'll sign, print his name, date, okay? Again, if you own 100% of the corporation, you don't need to do this. Okay, and make sure that if you do this, that you're putting your business name at the top here. So I think it was Lopez. I don't know what I put for the business name, but whatever your business name, right, you'll put it right there. Okay. Next page, section 5. You guys can read through this if you'd like to, but pretty much 10 times out of 10, it's going to be no, 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 yes, blank, no. Okay. If you're doing an RME, or if you're RMOing out your license, then you can read through this, and whichever one it is, you'll mark. But this is only if you're RMOing out the license, which in most cases you're not, right? And then again, you're gonna write your business name here at the top. I forgot what example I used, but now I'm just gonna go with Lopez Construction, whatever it is, right? Next page, okay? Let's see here. It's gonna be section 6. All right, section 6. So same thing, right? You can read through these, but in most cases, it's gonna be no, 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 and then you'll write, again, your business name here at the top, okay? Boom, sweet, all good, okay? Last page, this is gonna be your certification of work experience, okay? This is where the guy that's signing off for you is gonna sign for you, okay? So part 1, this is gonna be all of your own personal info. So again, this guy we did was Todd White. Again, if you have a middle name, put it here. If you don't, N/A. So you have 2 different scenarios here, okay? So if the guy that you're signing for, let's say it's your employer, or if it's a contractor and you were working for his company, okay, you're gonna go ahead, right here, business name of company where the experience was gained. You'll go ahead and put the address here, okay? You'll put the license number, and then you put the company street address, okay? You'll put it there, okay? If you're just getting, like, let's say you were working and another contractor that you've worked alongside of, knows you have the experience, he's just gonna sign for you, but you never really worked for a company. You're gonna mark this box right here, okay? So as you see, it says, if you were self-employed, leave this space blank and check this box, okay? So you'll go ahead and check this box. If you check this box, skip line 3, which is this, and go to line 4, okay? So you don't need to fill this one out, or this one out. You'll go to line 4, okay? Was the experience obtained working on your own property as an owner builder? Okay, if it was, you'll mark yes. In most cases, it's gonna be no. All right, moving on to part 2, okay? So you can either choose 4 years of full-time or 8 years of part-time. Again, that's either 4 years of full-time or 8 years of part-time. Okay, for this one, I'm just gonna say we did 4 years of full-time. We worked from January 1st of 2020 to January 1st of 2025, okay? That'd be 5 years and 0 months of experience, okay? Keep in mind that when you're doing this, you don't wanna go past 10 years. So if you're filling this out and it's March of 2025, you wanna make sure that you're at least going from March of 2015, okay? Because as soon as you go beyond 10 years in the past, the state gets mad, they'll reject it, it's this whole thing, okay? If you have more than 10 years of experience, that's great, the state doesn't care, okay? Don't go over 10 years. So if this is 10 years in 1 month, don't do that. If this is 15 years and 6 months, don't do that, okay? At max, it's gonna be 10 years and 0 months, okay? For question 6, this is gonna be the paragraph where you're gonna write your certification of the experience of the paragraph part, okay? So if you're signed up with our school, we filled out hundreds of these. Let us know. We can tell you exactly word for word what you're gonna be writing here depending on what trade you're getting. And if you're just watching this, make sure that this entire paragraph is filled, okay? You don't wanna really leave any line that's not there or that's not filled because the state likes to see absolutely everything filled out. So make sure you're filling out this thing. Again, if you're part of our school and you need this, let us know, okay? Moving on, question 7, my business relationship to, and then this is gonna be your name, because this is, as if the person signing for you is actually doing this. So my business relationship to, your name right here, Todd White. Perfect. And then this is what he is, right? So in this case, we'll say he was a contractor, okay? But you have all of these different people that can sign for you. It can be an employer, a contractor, a foreman or supervisor, a journeyman, can be a fellow employee, a union rep, a business associate, any of those people can sign for you. So for this example, we're just gonna put a contractor's license number, you'll put right here. And then this is just gonna be his basic info. So his address, whatever that might be, his phone number. Again, if he doesn't have a fax number, write NA, his email address right here. He'll sign it, print his name, whatever his name is, and then he'll date it. So that's it, okay? Again, if you're signed up with our program, once you fill this out to the best of your ability, take pictures and send it to the phone number on the screen. That's gonna be 619-730-9928. If you have any additional questions, please reach out to us via email, text, and we'd love to help you. Other than that, take care, go out and crush it. Bye-bye.